meeting roles and responsibilities, Lee Yin Yin.
What do you want? That's not
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Raise your hand if you have played a role in the last 3 meetings. Okay, keep your hands up if you really truly know why you are playing that role. Okay, great. Okay, for some of you who haven't done the role play or some of you who really know the meaning behind why you are playing this role, perhaps it's my time to refresh a little bit of your memory on meeting roles and responsibility. I must confess, when I first joined Toastmasters, I was also asked by the VBE, hey Yin Yin, come, be an art counter, you learn a lot. Without thinking much, I went for it. I didn't know the meaning behind why I'm taking this role. That's why to me, I always feel after so many years, 6 years in Toastmasters, I've played all the roles. But I feel it's starting to become a chore for myself. That's why today I want to share with you all the meaning behind each and every single role during the meeting. And how perhaps some of the best practices that I've learned throughout these past few years. In every meeting, we have in every meeting we have Toastmasters Aru. Aru was the Toastmasters of the evening. In every meeting, Toastmasters of the evening is about leadership because our TME is the one who gather all the people. He is the one who train the role players, tell them what to do, and also he has a very important role because he has to always think on the feet. Because he has to fill the gap. If let's say one of the role players forgot to mention the important bits about the role, he is the one to remind, to keep the meeting run smoothly. And to sum up, Toastmasters is the tone setter of the club meeting. He is the officer in charge to run this whole meeting. He is the applause leader. He has to encourage applause and keep the energy high throughout the whole meeting. As he is the speaker's introducer. He needs to know the protocol of the meeting, introduce the speakers, make sure that the speaker's name is pronounced correctly, that the speaker's Toastmasters title is being mentioned. He is also the team builder. He is the meeting planner, appreciation drum roll master, session facilitator, time manager, energizer, and researcher. Well, all these are actually self-explanatory, but today I just want to highlight a little bit more about Toastmasters of the evening. He has to facilitate the entire session. That's why if you look at this, it probably can be tough, but the reward definitely will be fruitful because you learn project management, you learn how to organize, you learn how to think on the spot. And a tips to all the newbies who haven't tried but want to try, that I always tell myself when I'm the TME, if I ever encounter any awkward moment, I'll just go, wow, that was a fantastic speech. Just give them a round of applause. And that will actually help you to just smoothen out because ultimately your role is just to make sure the meeting has a smooth transition. Next up is the Topics Master. Just now, we had the table topic session chaired by Ben, Toastmasters Benedict Liao. Topics Master is the one who gives the opportunity of speaking on stage for all the members. In life, we heard from our speaker earlier, she said that life is uncertain. It's just like you never know, one day you may go into an elevator and you meet up your boss and you need to think on your feet. You never know, there are so many unexpected situations that happen in life, and that's where Topics Master give the opportunity for the members to speak. Topic Master, I would also like to suggest Topic Master, is encouraged for Topic Master to actually get everyone to involve. Get those who are not playing roles or get those who are guests to come and try and learn because Toastmasters is about learning and getting everyone to involve. Speech evaluators. Every meeting we will have a project speech session. Speech evaluators is someone who give feedback help others to improve. I still remember when I was just in my first few years, after the meeting, I received a personal evaluation from one of our members. His name is Lincoln. He came to me and said, Ying Ying, your speech, you have to tell members why. You cannot just give them fact, you need to give them the meaning behind. And because of this evaluation from the member, I remember it until now. And that's where I appreciate why I know that people really truly care about my speech, about my personal growth. So that's why evaluators serve the purpose of giving feedback and helping people to grow, motivate people, and of course, to evaluators yourself, you get to learn. If in future you are working, you have to evaluate your superior or evaluate your subordinate. So that's where you learn from evaluator. Just a few tips on what makes an effective evaluator. An effective evaluator empathizes, show that you care. You learn the speaker's objective, listen actively. You also should give positive reinforcement and help the speakers to gain confidence. And remember to evaluate the behavior, not the person. And always show the speaker how to improve. Show, don't just tell. Give constructive feedback. Give specific examples. What are the assets of the speaker? What are the liabilities to be reduced? So these sums up the effective evaluations. Speakers. Just now we got the evaluation, but speakers. Speakers is very important in every meeting because the reason why all of us come here is to listen to people's speech, to speak. So never take every speaking arrangement seriously because everyone come here after 7:30 weekday to listen to your speech. They spend time and they just want to come here and support and learn from you. So always remember to prepare ahead your speech. General evaluator. A general evaluator is the master evaluator of all. General evaluator, you get to learn how to project manage. You have to observe the entire meeting. You have to be attentive. You are the one looking on top, helping the club to improve because you are the third pair of eyes. We are the members in the club, but as you take on the general evaluator role, you have the experiences in other clubs and you come into the club to help the club to improve. Now, while general evaluation is about everything, you evaluate everything from the food, from the temperature of the room, and even how the role players are doing. But always remember, as a general evaluator, don't whitewash or don't use sarcasm, because by giving a factual kind of evaluation, you help the club to improve better. Now, grammarian. Okay, how many of you actually rejected the role as language evaluator because you think that grammarian must be good in English? Only one. Okay, how many? Okay, only two. Okay. I must confess again, I always have the fallacy that grammarian must be good in English. He or she must be the English teacher. But the truth is, it's not a scary role at all. Actually, there are a few tips I could share, but let me just start with grammarian. Your role is to help the members to improve the language usage. You help the members to improve because simple English or being able to converse in English is just not enough. To be honest, it's just not enough in the real world. Sometimes you use a little bit of sophisticated English, it will just add more professionalism in your speech, and even you get more people to pay attention to you. And just now I was talking about the tips. All these tips I learned throughout is that you can actually pre-prepare the cheat sheet. I call it cheat sheet. Top 10 common English mistake. Top 10 common pronunciation. All this you can actually prepare ahead, so there's nothing to be worried of at all. next is timer. Timer, you are the guard of time. You help the meetings to keep on schedule. It's very important because time is everyone's life. Our life is our time. So it's very important to help the audience to get everything on time, to the members to know their timing, because if you can learn how to communicate within a specific period of time, using the minimum effort to achieve the maximum impact, that's the fundamental of Toastmasters timing. Our counter is the one who helps us to observe our crutch sounds. Crutch sounds, do you all truly know what the crutch sounds is? Imagine a speaker in front of you saying, I actually like this pineapple very much because I think it's just very delicious lah. Imagine a speaker in front of the stage. He use excessive of crutch sounds and bit of Malaysian English that doesn't really serve the purpose for the speech itself. Wouldn't it be a distraction? So that's why our counter role is very important, because it helps the members to know, to be alert of how many times, what to improve, how to improve. Well, you must be thinking, okay, so we have the TME, we have all the role players. What about the EXCO? Are they just out there in the meeting shaking their legs, doing nothing? No, they also have the they also have the responsibility to make sure the meeting is run smoothly. First type of president. President is the face of the club. He or she is the one who sets the tone. He will make sure that the tone of the meeting starts right. If he is able to make sure that the club at the start is already very energetic, everything will follow through. And he has to make sure that the club meeting has good quality and always fill up the gaps when he sees one. VPE. VPE, our club VPE, Yan Yi, is definitely the wonder woman behind every club meeting. She sets the club agenda. She gets all the mixture of role players and speakers that make sure that the theme of the meeting is a good quality one. VPM. Okay, VPM, this should be the most friendliest person in the club. If you are looking for a friend, I'll suggest you to look for our VPM, because our VPM is the one to help the guests during the meeting to learn a bit more about the Toastmasters education program. But of course, we all, the members, know the true reason behind why VPM are so friendly. So, guests, look for the VPM. Okay, VPPR. VPPR is the public relations manager. He has to publicize the meeting, go all out to other clubs, get the role players like Belinda, like our GE to come into the meeting, because he or she is the one to tell what's happening in our club meeting through social media, through clubbing. So this person is equally important. Secretary. Secretary keeps the record of the meeting and helps the members. If the members is not present today, this secretary is very important because she has to keep all the members informed by what's going on with the meeting, perhaps with photos or even meeting minutes of the meeting. Treasurer. Treasurer is the CFO of the club. So treasurer holds all the money, all the cash. So this person is very important because during the meeting, he or she will have to collect the dues or even help to facilitate the door fee payment with the SAA. And last but not least, the SAA. The SAA is the first person you come to meeting, you see this person, and today being able to sit so comfortably here is all because of SAA and his team. So this SAA deserves a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters is a beautiful program, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Every time we come to the meeting, every role is an opportunity for us to learn. If after today you must have been aware that or realize that every time being in front, you actually have a group of role players and people to help you to improve. So I hope that after today's session, you volunteer with VPE and take more roles. And over to you.